Hey everyone! Alright, so for today's video I'm going to be doing a smoky eye look, kind of like the one that I wore on New Year's Eve. And I'm actually using a new camera that I got for Christmas. So I'm using that one today, so I'm hoping that this one will come out better than the other one. I know I have not been doing a lot of videos on my channel or like makeup videos, but I'm going to be doing them more. I was kind of waiting for this other camera for more of the like still sit down ones, and then I also rearranged this room because I know before it was like just the whole room as my background, and I rearranged it and I have this tapestry. There are lights. I have to like move them and bring them down more so you can see them because I thought you would be able to see them. I'm going to be doing just a voiceover, so the video will be a little bit quicker and I don't have to explain everything. So stay tuned if you want to see how this look will turn out. So first we're going to use this Tarte primer and just put this all over. We're not going to do foundation yet, just the primer for right now. And the next step is going to be the shadow insurance. I use this all the time. It is a must for eyeshadow. Alright, and for my eyebrows, they're like partially filled in, I believe, but I'm just going to be using this cream and fill them in even more. Because I'm doing a like smoky eye and a darker look, I'm going to make my eyebrows a little bit darker than I normally would, just to make them look more dramatic and kind of go with my eyeshadow better. Okay, we're going to be using tape today, and just like rip yourself off 2 little pieces, put it from the corner of your eye to the corner of your eyebrow, make sure that they're even on both sides. Okay, for the eyeshadow, I'm going to use this like real light cream color, and I'm going to be spraying my makeup brushes with this spray. It helps the eyeshadow go on and like make it more pigmented when it is on. So just take that cream color and put it all over your eyelid and like right below your brow line and such. Alright, that Christmas blend color we're going to put just along the eyelid, not so much up top, but just more on the bottom to get like a base color going for this look. With this dark brown color, I'm going to be putting this like in my crease and then kind of on the outer part of my eye to start the V for this look. And then I usually just take whatever's kind of left on my brush and we'll just start blending it to do the V in the corner and then bring it into the crease. And don't worry about getting like too much eyeshadow on there. If you do, just blend it all in. I promise it'll be fine. I'm going to use this like sparkle color. There isn't so much color to it, it's more just sparkle, so I'm going to put that towards the inner eyelid for the most part, and then that tan color I'm going to bring up top and like bring it into the corner of my eye, and then also out over the top of the smoky eye. So I'm actually going to switch over to the MAC pigments. These are like my absolute favorite. So I'm going to use this shimmer color at first. I'm going to put this towards the inner part of my eye, kind of like, you know, halfway down the eyelid. And then I'm going to put that also up top, like with where I did the light tan color, just to get a little bit of shimmer up there. And then I'm going to go over the like V and the crease part of my eye with this brown MAC pigment color. It has a really nice like chocolatey brown to it, so I'm going to put that on top and mix the 2 colors. It's not quite as dark as I wanted it, so I'm just going to add a little bit of the black into the corner as well. As you can see, I'm like kind of dabbing it in, not so much rubbing, and that helps with like making it more pigmented. So I know you guys can't see it, but I'm still spraying my brush every time I do new eyeshadow. You guys just didn't need to see how I did that. And also, if you don't have a spray, you can use like a damp washcloth or something and dab your brush in the water before you do the eyeshadow. From here, we're just going to be blending the eyes and making sure that they both look even. If you need to add any more eyeshadow to any part, do that now, because we're just going to be putting a light sparkle on top of everything you have. I'm going to use this same color that I used earlier, the one that has sparkles in it. I'm also going to put that over like the corner of my eye where the smoky part is, so it has just like a little bit of glitter on top of it, obviously not too much. Alright, for eyeliner, I'm going to be using a liquid eyeliner and just doing a pretty thin strip across the eye, and then carry out the wings and follow like the line of the tape to do the wings. It makes it a lot easier, and then you can touch it up when you take the tape off. So I'm going to take the tape off, and now I'm going to put on my foundation and smooth out the edges where like the tape was, so it's not just a perfect line. So I'm going to go over the foundation with the brush first, and then use my beauty blender to kind of fix the lines around my eyes so I don't obviously mess up the makeup. I have those two little spots that did not get covered up, so I'm going to tell you my trick. I do powder and like liquid concealer or something. I mix the two, and that seems to work the best for me. You can also see here the eyeliner is a little bit messed up there on the wing, so after this part I went back and just went over it and made sure the lines are straight, but I obviously didn't need to show that because that's easy. This powder is nothing special. I'm just going to put this all over to kind of set everything into place. I'm going to be doing a little bit of contouring, not a ton, but I'm going to take that light color, put that underneath my eyes, and like right down the middle of my nose, and then following right like onto my chin, and then in between my eyebrows. Take this dark brown color, and you're going to put that like right below your cheekbones. Yeah, it looks a little scary. Don't worry, I'm going to blend it. I will usually use the brush first and try and blend it as best as I can with that, and if I need to, then I will grab my beauty blender again and just make sure that there's like no perfect line, that it's all like blended, but enough to where you can actually still see it, and it makes a little bit of a difference. For a blush, I'm going to be using these two Too Faced colors. I'm going to be mixing them. I couldn't decide between like a brown and a pink, so we're going to do both. Just take the blush and blend it up your cheekbone, nothing too complex about that. Alright, and a little bit of highlighting, because why not, but take that above your cheekbone and then kind of in the same spot where you did the light contouring. Alright, for the mascara, I'm going to be doing obviously on the top and then a little bit on the bottom just to make them stand out more, and I'm also going to be using this brown color to put on the bottom just so it's not so bare there on the bottom compared to the top. So pretty much we're almost done. I'm going to take this brush and like blend where the line was from the tape, just so that you can't see that, and then also just make sure everything else is even and blended right. Lastly, we're going to do lips. I couldn't decide if I wanted to do the pink color or a darker kind of burgundy color. Obviously I did the pink. It looks a little bit more red on here, but it is a pink color, and yeah, totally got some on my teeth, so ignore that. But I thought this hot pink went well with the Smoky Eye, so I hope you guys like it, and it passes the kiss test. Thanks for watching!